Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. So this is a chatty, spooky talk video. Before I get started though, I want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers coming back, watching my videos again. I did have a little bit of a break to do some work on my books. And I just want to say a big thank you to all of you commenting and subscribing and chatting to me. And a big thank you as well to those of you who are my coaching clients. And yeah, just thank you. And my members as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so what's been going on in this long time? Well, a lot. I'm going to start with what I've just been doing. We've got a lot of activity here. Again, by the way, before I get into exactly what I was doing, just before I started this video, there are two people behind there. This guy who is over at this part of the room, you can't see where he usually stands, who is my nemesis from ex-husband, I'm going to call him, who murdered me in a previous life, comes in and tries to disrupt me a lot of the time. And he basically shows two people. There are three with him, and he shows two people snogging. And ring. So annoying. The others show me ring sometimes to mean commitment, but to the mission. But this is definitely different. So they were snogging over outside of the room. One of the big burly men in black came up and out. So it's quite interesting. I'm damn sure one of them is standing. They won't show themselves too much, but I'm seeing the face. I don't know if you can. Down the bottom here by the stick things that are in my pot there. Yeah, there's definitely something trying to manifest there. And so, yeah, watch out. We do have lots of strange people walking past as well, but I think they're more neighbours. Okay, so I have just been putting on to Inkitt, where my books are at the moment, a book that they've wanted me to write for ages about this plane. I've put them off, being really annoyed about so many things that it just didn't happen. Sorry, forgive my distraction, but there are things going on over there. Okay. There's a lot going on there. There are a lot of people standing. Oh my God. All right. So the dimension that I say with everybody standing there, I've been saying that an awful lot. And they're just moving. It's almost like it's bleeding into this room here. There's lots of them standing there. Something to do with the windows. I don't know where they are exactly this time, but they're all standing there. Crowd control, holding back the crowds, madam, holding back the crowds. I think when I do these videos, it triggers off spirits trying to get through. It's just the way it goes. Or it may be disruption, because every time I'm trying to tell you about this book, it's being disrupted. So I've been sitting. I found what I've tried to write this thing a few times. I've ripped up paper with my words on everything. I've been so angry when I've been doing it, because writing again has brought a lot of disruptive emotions that I've had to get through. And it's been a very disruptive time. I haven't been well with my fits again, and it's just been very disruptive. So I found what I'd got on my computer, because I wrote a lot of it by hand and I'd ripped it up. But I found what I had on the computer. I added a little bit to it and then put it on Inkitt.com. So it is under my pen name, Arabella Kingsley. I'm waiting for the story to be approved. There's only one chapter. It's 2,100 and odd. But I would be very grateful if you went to check it out. And it is literally lots of things I've been telling you, but this is the way it's come out. This is the way they want it. They have been pushing this plane at me non-stop. It has been terrifying. And it was interesting what they made me put in the blurb for it, to go on the site, that, you know, it's all about a message from humanity. From humanity? Maybe it's from humanity for humanity. I don't know. Incorrect. Okay, it's for humanity. They're referencing me. I keep saying it. And it's really interesting because they've been quietly nudging me back to my writing. And boy, have I had some very disruptive emotions about that because of what happened, having work stolen and my publisher doing the dirty on me and all of that kind of thing. And this has been a new thing for me, but it's part of the message. It's how I have to get my message out, because people, they've shown me, people, apart from my trusted followers here, people aren't really listening to what I'm saying outside of our little group. And again, I've had the same thing. I put a video on, subscribers go down, and it doesn't even look like people actively unsubscribing. It's because it goes to the same number, then it goes back up again to the same number. I have no idea what's going on. I actually wonder if it's this lot trying to block it. I really don't know, but they are pushing the writing at me like mad. I've had so many people, you know, at 13,000 on one book, and they're like piranhas. It's fantastic, feeding piranhas. I keep saying that. It's a delight. I'm so grateful to them. I'm so grateful to my readers. Absolutely amazing, as well as my subscribers here. And those are our little community. And I'd love to merge the two. And, you know, I turn into a junkie, basically, looking at the notifications. Oh, God, I need a hit. That's what it feels like. So anyway, this story, the blurb is basically a message for humanity from the interdimensions, but also from time. I mentioned Sir Winston Churchill in it. There's definitely an Asian connection. It's so strange. I've had, when I think about, go back in my life, I was a plane nerd. I'm terrified of going on a plane. The last time I flew was in 2007 to Kenya and back. But I did that many plane rides in the middle of it, and one from a field, and that didn't bother me. What bothers me is the bit in the middle. I love the takeoff, I love the landing, I love all that, and they're the most dangerous parts, and I love them, and I get a kick out of it. I don't like turbulence, I hate it. Now when I had my fits, it's almost like I got grounded, literally, and I went on cruise ships, because when you're dizzy, a cruise ship moves with you, and everything's balanced until it starts doing too much, and then it starts knocking you out of your comfort zone. But I haven't been on a plane since, and I have been told that I must not fly. So that message I gave about the plane is really, really important. It's something that's going to happen. It's to do with the world. I see planes sometimes for my personal, you know, planes usually mean ambitions, yeah, and I sometimes see them like that, but this is different. This is completely different, and they're shoving it at me. Do you know what it's like? I'm sitting writing about this thing, and on this wall here I can see this aircraft flying around. And what's even more scary is, I've told you this before, I look out that window and I look over the road and I can see this thing, and it is massive. And then I saw it in a vision going low over houses. They've had me watching things with planes. My son is obsessed. He always has been with engineering. I've sent him to flight simulators, for Airbus, for everything. He loves it. He's actually had a flying lesson. It's amazing, the connection all the time. And this has been since I was a kid. Since I first went to Marden High School, and that was in Cullercoats, in the north of the country. And since, oh my God, why am I remembering that? Mrs. Moore, my English teacher, she was one of the best English teachers. She really inspired me. And her husband had to fly away for business. And this is we're talking first year, which is, oh God, I don't know what year it is. or how it equates to the American system either now, because they changed it. It used to be first year, second year, third year. First year is the very first year you are in high school. A little itty bitty, you've come from the junior school up, you know. And so I was about 11. And, oh my God, there's a huge face over there. What's going on? He's got a toy plane and he's flying. He thinks I'm on that way. Anyway, and her husband had to fly away and he had these big books. I mean, we don't do that now. You know, this is a while ago. And it had all the plane times, everything. And I was playing it. I was obsessed. I was on the flight path for Newcastle Airport. I used to lie awake at night and hear these planes go over. It was terrifying because we're quite low. I'm back on the flight path here for Birmingham. So it's almost, I've had this before. I have, a lot of you are psychic mediums out there, you know, and you're coming online or you're already online. And I've had this message drummed into me since I was 11 years old, probably before. I used to hate flying when I was a kid. And, well, even more so than I did when I got older, but I've done a lot of flying. So, oh, that's really weird. There's a book just behind here and it's The World. It's about travelling and it's screaming at me, which means they're trying to show it to me. It's behind the camera here. So, anyway, that's my train of thought. So I can see that, and then I can see it outside and this thing is looming at me. And then I dream about airports. I'm walking around outside in an airport. And there are all these planes. There's somebody standing right here. I sat down now. Anyway, so I know there's something massive here. And I'm not getting all of the information. But this book is about going back in time. So Winston Churchill features, and it's all my visions. Everything I've been talking to you about, they now want me it in a book and communicated. I've done this before with other books. So if you could support me on that, I'd love to know what you think. I will put the link. It hasn't been approved yet. It's got to go through their system. Every book, even on Amazon, when you load books up to Amazon, everything has to be reviewed, obviously. So I'm waiting for the system confirming. But it usually happens overnight. Well, overnight for me, which is probably still daytime for a lot of you in the US. And wherever you are in the world, it may be day. So check it out. Yeah, I've called it Angel of Death. That's what they wanted. Angel of Death. I don't know if any of you have seen The Ghost Whisperer and that bit with the plane. They've had me watching that again. Honestly, it's obsessive. And it's a message. God, his face is really... You're giving me the creeps. What's the matter? I've had dreams of plane crashes. I've had everything for such a long time now, and it won't leave me alone. It just won't leave me alone. So much activity going on here. So that's what I've just been doing. But I've been having visitations at night. Oh God, I woke up in the middle of the night, about 4 a.m, and here's this woman standing with long hair, looking like she'd come out of a horror movie. That's the only way I can describe it. And go like that at the bottom of my bed, and I get the point now. I just go, oh God, whatever. And I'm not sure what they did when they showed her, when she showed herself, and then got an image of. 1 second, I need to show you it. It's called the Banshee card. So, and any of you people who watch Teen Wolf, I'd like to look like Lydia. She was a banshee, and she talked about death. She knew when somebody was going to die, and I've had that quite a few times with people. So, and it's So I have a message for this. So where is it? I will show you the card. They actually showed it to me in my mind. I've had more dimension stuff bleeding in. There's something about October, because I got that card today, All Hallows Eve. Definitely something I've heard. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's a bit scary, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. I don't know. Banshee. It's quite scary. If you're interested in these cards, they are the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of freaky. Strange dreams. I woke up in an airport with planes moving around on the ground. Now, to me, I would take that more about my ambitions for certain things when they don't take flight. But this one is completely different. They show me British Airways. They show me different airlines. British Airways, World Traveller, which is I think it's their business thing, or it used to be business class, whatever, World Traveller, and it's crashed in here. We've talked about that. And then it's flying around. Then it changes to Pan Am. It's been TWA. It's been all sorts. I've seen them exploding. Very strange. I'm still having visions of, it's like going down a street very fast. It's almost like my vision is on a drone and it's going around everywhere. That's the only way I can describe it. And I'm trying to think of what else has been happening. It's been so much. They're getting quite handsy with me because I've been very distressed about a lot of things, and not to mention these visions. And at night I've had the old, if I get up, go to the bathroom, they've got me up, down, because they've been giving me downloads. I've seen stars. It's almost like all of this stuff coming into my head is just unbelievable. And I'm not sure what it's for. I'm going to shout this for the books. It just keeps the book. You know, it's annoying because they switch me on and off like a tap, you know, or turn me on and off like a tap with the writing. It's kind of frustrating. I actually was conversing with my brother last night. We were watching Red Dwarf and Sirens. I mean, how do I get around that? You know, these people that keep coming to visit me. So I knew Sirens was a message. I don't know if it was for me or if I'm telling you about it, maybe in your life as well. If you want to watch it, it's Red Dwarf, Sirens episode. Pete Tranter's sister. Yeah, and my brother always used to like her. Oh, I've got prickly and cold. That might be from him. I don't know, but it's in a message. So it must be a message for you out there as well. It's about people obviously being deceptive and showing themselves as what they this could be a conspiracy theory. I'm now saying David Icke, reptilian, maybe. I don't know. I don't even want to go there, but that's because they are insects who you know, pretend that they are somebody desirable or whatever that person wants, so they can suck their brains out. It's a comedy show. It's very funny. It's worth a watch. Can't remember what series it is. I think it's 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know, 4, 5 or 6, one of them. Because they're still going with them. They've been going since the 80s. It's fantastic. So it's about deception. So I don't know if some of you are getting a hint of that. There are a lot of light workers who I feel are being overwhelmed with information, just want to, like me, get up and run sometimes because the information, and it's felt as if I've been walking around with a sorry, there's a bloke standing behind me, anvil on my head, and the energy has been so heavy. I have really resisted writing. I just didn't want to do it. The pressure that I've been feeling and push, because they will do if you're not doing what you're supposed to. It's obviously really important. And I'm standing in the mirror and I can see them go over me and they're whoa, talking to me and at night, as I say, I've been getting up and then I had somebody again grab me by the shoulders in the bed, do this. They're wandering around. I woke up early this morning and 6 o'clock, so it was just getting light, still kind of dark. And I can see these people as if I would see you, and it's like, oh my God. And now I'm on my bed, and it's, oh, the noises. I still had the nerve to watch The Conjuring the other night, the one for the Enfield haunting. Oh my God, I had the nerve to watch that with my son and his Canadian friend. It's just, I can't believe I did that. Because I went to bed and I felt a bit, I mean, the house was full, you know, so it was all right, but still get noises and things moving. There was something moving in the fridge before. I thought it was just a bottle expanding, but I'm still not convinced I heard something again. But I don't know, but there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of, as I say, dimensions. There's a huge face, I'm sorry, over there. That is freaking me out. Why am I saying huge faces? Why are they huge? That is massive. What is going on? Or it's because he wants me to show you something. Oh, right, okay, all right, okay. So, plain oxygen mask. I don't know what that's about. But they keep showing me that putting the oxygen mask. And now I know the age-old thing of you've got to put the oxygen mask on first to help yourself before you help anyone else, or you're being no use to them. But I'm not picking that up here. So what are you trying to tell me? Oxygen. Is there something wrong with the oxygen? They've got very picky with my food. When I'm eating, they don't like me eating fish. They keep saying it's polluted. But they found a fishmonger, so I'm going to go there. It's almost like they go and vet it before I eat it. Oh, heck. Yeah, well, tough. I had fish fingers last night. Oh, lush. Love fish fingers. But they'll allow certain times. I don't eat meat. I mean, come on, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, there's somebody sitting on the sofa. Every time I write or I do anything, that dog entity comes and sits on the sofa and tries to distract my attention. So you've got no idea. Oh, maybe you do. Let me know if you do. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Can we say anything? It's getting darker. No, there's somebody standing outside the window, definitely. I don't know. Something to do with an oxygen mask. That may be important to somebody. Oxygen. Yeah, well, we know that's obvious there. It's not that clean. But what are you trying to... There is light, there's movement, there's... Okay, so I don't know if I'm picking up messages for people, but it may be relevant. I'm just going to say it because this is the kind of weirdness to do. Wash your hands before you wash hands before use. Oxygen mask. Now they're showing me in-flight. Oh, no, I do not want to see myself on this flight. Thank you. Oh my God. They showed me the in-flight, you know, that you should look before, you know, when they're showing you all that on the plane. I can't say the word safety card thing. I get like this when I'm channeling messages. Yeah, I can't get words out. I can't. They're showing me that, opening it up. They're showing me in-flight meals. Oh, that's funny. Dressed up as a flight attendant woman. That's funny. I don't know if they're making light of it. I don't know what they're doing here, but this may be relevant to somebody wearing a uniform. Now they're reminding me of a doll I had as a child called, some of you may know of that, Dusty, which was flight attendant. I don't know why they're showing me all that. Answers on the postcard. Oh, my face is changing. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the old man guy. That's nice, isn't it? He comes with rimmed glasses. And he usually goes over my face. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe relevant to somebody. Maybe somebody wants to be a flight attendant. I don't know. Something to do with that. It's wearing a red uniform. Wait. But it's a blue dress too. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's that guy playing with me or what. I don't know what's happening, but they're not getting rid of him, so it must be relevant. But yeah, this is how. Oh, go away! Oh, I can see he's a shot of black hair over there. Oh God. So yeah, there's something in all of this. Oxygen mask, and then they show me on this plane, and it's starting to judder. I can hear it. Now I can see all the oxygen masks coming down. I'm on this flight. Oh my God. I hope I'm not on this flight in another dimension. Oh, that's all I need. Now they're standing there with, they keep showing me books, but they, as in, I know what you want, notebooks and writing in the notebook. Now, I've noticed with my coaching clients, and I think I said this in the reading, that a lot of you need to be writing down what you're getting, feeling, thinking, messages you're getting. They want you to write it down. You're writers, a lot of you, writing about spiritual messages. Write them down. Keep a diary of them. Keep a journal. You're going to be getting more and more messages every day. Find out what is going on here. This oxygen mask is really important. I don't know what it means. See, every time I look at them to get the message, I'm getting distracted over here. That's because that's what he does. Time to go. Time to get off the plane. I was listening to a reading, and I said, just Frankie's tarot or whatever. She's crazy over, and she said something about the plane is here for one of my readings. Well, you know, you're supposed to get on it and travel, but that's a personal message. But it's still this reference. It's all bleeding into one. So I'm not sure. You've got a siren in the distance there. Briefly. Time to go, time to play. Time to put it all away. I'm talking to someone here. I'm giving a message to someone, I think. Or a message to you all, but you need to be writing down what you get. Something's going to trigger you off from this video. So let me know. Right, I'm being asked to leave it there. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, if you can take a look at that, I would love your opinion on it, what you get from it. It may be, it's all free. You don't have to pay for anything or whatever. But check it out. I'll leave a link. And it's called Angel of Death. The other one about my past life with this joke over here is called Forbidden to Forget Him. And another channel message one is Body of Mine. You don't have to read the romancy stuff. Sorry, I'm getting upset. You don't need to read that if you don't want. These are more channeled messages than anything. And because I think there's something about writing triggering you off. You've got to do messages. You've definitely got to communicate. I'm talking to communicator light workers. Something to do with the oxygen mask. Pulling it down, putting it on. They're all coming down. I don't know if this is maybe oxygen for light workers, or reliefs coming in, or you're being given assistance. There's a lot of heavy energy around, a lot of dark energy that we're having to fight off. It's causing illness, it's causing frustration, and they're coming in to give us oxygen, because it's almost like this plane could be about the light workers that they're trying to get rid of, or destroy, or disrupt. It maybe I'm maybe getting a bit more information about that. Finally, something to do with light workers. I have a feeling I'll be doing another video at some point very soon. But I have to say, it's a shame this channel hasn't gone up further. I'm talking to the right people though, and I'm really grateful for you being here. But I've really got to push for the writing now as well. So, okay, there will be a couple of changes on the channel eventually because of that. But, you know, thank you for being here. I'm really grateful. It's nice to have somebody listen to me. You know, on Saturday night and I'm just sitting here spouting about this. They won't let me have a life. I got distracted doing something before and they wanted me back the writing, and this guy is assigned to me at the moment. My main guide, I've nearly turfed him out I don't know how many times. Not the guy, the old guy, the other one. It's just row after row after row. Get out! I've had enough of you. Feels like I'm married again. It's awful. It's because he keeps pushing. And he knows how to play me to get me to do what I have to do. Because when I get in that denial mode, then if it's really important, they need to steer you around. But because I'm aware so much of what's going on and the games that they play, and guides do this, and if anybody says they don't do that and it's a load of rubbish, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Okay? That's what they do. And it's just, I got distracted before. I thought, oh, just go into it. Shoulders move. Sit down. And then my head kept getting distracted by this guy, and all of a sudden I thought, back to the writing. My life. You just don't know they're doing it. Some people out there who happy clappers, who think it's all right. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not all nicey. If it was, you wouldn't get anything done. Yeah, sometimes you are going to resist. But remember, you've told them to do this. So, you know, it's your higher self going, hey, get going, will you? So, and it's that thing. So the person I should be really angry at is her, and I am. Higher self, not us. But anyway, oh, I'm going really hot now. It's been 30 degrees here, but it gets cooler in here. All right, have we got one last message? No, we're done, yeah? Thank you. I swear to God, that was my uncle, though. I swear to God. It's like the family come and become part of whatever this machine is around me. So I've had that strange thing that this whole room could just suddenly turn into a plane. I do hate that when that happens. I was talking to somebody about that. They get very similar. One of my coaching clients get a similar thing as well. And it's like you can almost just be there. And I've had that before with healing. When I've gone inside, they've shown me to go inside a body or whatever. Oh my God. It's honestly, it's almost like I'm sitting in the dimension. I sat before writing and it was like they'd all come, all the people that I see standing were all right around me. It's almost like I've always had the sensation that I sit somewhere that's designated, little podium thing or whatever, and I say, no, do that. And then one of my friends actually picked that up as well. He's quite spiritual. Hi, Steve, if you're watching. And get in touch. And it's almost like he said, the writing comes off the typewriter or whatever, and it's like, right, get that out. It's insane. So yeah, and somebody, it's almost that bad that they, wherever I've been or wherever I use, if I move from it, they go and sit there to guard it. And somebody's sitting in my chair where I got told that as well, that the space is protected and blessed where I write, because whatever I'm doing, it's important. But sometimes they just switch me off and then divert me this way. And then I have to come back. And as a human being, that's very confusing. Yeah, and there's a lot of resistance comes up. But, you know, as they say in Star Trek, resistance is futile. Yeah, they've been pointing me to that. I thought I was finished. They've been pointing me to that with the Star Trek episode in the original series. I can't remember what it is, but a guy, he comes to stop a nuclear warhead going off. The rocket, but he's actually human, but he's been trained to come back in time and stop something happening, and it's all to do with a rocket launch. And it's obviously back in 1968. I can't remember. He has a cat. One of you out there will know. And it feels like that kind of thing that's going on here, because I saw it and I thought, weird. Because I know I'm out of my time. I'm out of my time. I'm damn sure I'm out of my time. Anyway, I'm going right now. Let me know if you've seen anything. It's just got this sensation of things starting to change and move, shift into something else. Or I'm there and I'm talking to you from there. I don't know. It's shifting. My reality's shifting a bit here. So let me know of your experiences with that, okay? Anyway, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever, your weekend. I may be back soon. Please check out the book if you want coaching. I have angel coaching. I have psychic development coaching. I also have business and career normal coaching. It's all on my website. And if you want to learn how to speak English as a foreign language for business in particular, I have that on my website as well. So check out the links below. I can do you a 15-minute taster of the coaching on Zoom. It's all on Zoom. So if you would like that, let me know. That would be free. Because this is a time of year when people decide they're going to change up their life and move in a different direction or make it better and get their goals. I can get you there. Yeah, I can get you right on track. Trust me, because I'm getting myself on track finally. No, I can get you there. It's all about empowering you to get you there, okay? That's what it's about. It's all down to you. This is what my channel's about, and everything I do is about empowering you to get where you need to be and to get on your mission. Okay. So please subscribe if you haven't already as well. Give this video a thumbs up so I can get it moving and out there to people who need to say this, because there were some definite messages there. Okay, take care of yourselves. I shall see you next time. Bye. Don't have nightmares.